Hi, in the previous experiment, we have implemented a UART transmit code which display a hello world on serial terminal. Next, we are going to implement that 4x4 multiplier output on UART. Let's quickly create a new project. Just name it as multiplier output, multiplier to UART. Next. So we are preferring Arctic 7 from the UART experiment onwards. So select Edge Arctic 7. Finish. Next thing would be adding all the previous HDL codes which we have created, like a multiplier code, binary to BCD code, then we have a UART code. So first I am adding all those codes. Add files. So we already have added all those codes in that project directory, that is binary to BCD. Then we have 4-bit adder, full adder, half adder, multiplier and UARTX. We are adding all the codes. Finish. In which we have to modify this UARTX code. In UARTX code, it is like displaying a simple message hello world on serial terminal. But in our experiment, we want to display that multiplier and multiplicand inputs and product output on UART. For that, we need to accept that inputs from external source. For that, we are naming it as BCDX. Each of these input is going to be of 3 digits of BCD. So that can be std underscore logic underscore vector of 11 down to 0. So for X value, we have a 3 digits, then Y and Z also 3, Y and P product term. Okay. So these are all the inputs that is going to come from external switches. Okay. Next thing we have to do is we have to change this array with that multiplier, multiplicand and product output terms. For that we have used an online converter, that whatever that text value we are providing, that is going to convert into ASCII value and output. So that multiplier space hyphen space 000, then space multiplicand space hyphen space, then again 000, then product output again 3 zeros. So this will be converter. For conversion, we have that we provide that X double quotes, that we can generate something like doing this double quotes comma X double quotes and convert. So this will generate that ASCII value for this text. We have that ASCII value. We just copy this thing and paste it here. So only thing last we have that comma X double quotes that we remove, that should be provided the front, that X double quotes, right? So we have that totally we have around 57 characters in this. For understanding, I just separate them. Yeah, this is for first multiplier, then multiplicand, and then we have product output. So first line got 17, then 19 and 21. So totally we have a 57 characters here. So we have to modify the code. So 57 we have to name it in that array 1 to 57. Then we have the condition here, when j reaches 57 it should be reset to 0, right? Then we have to write some condition here, that store of this j right here. We have to write if j less than or equal to that we have something like multiplier of this value. Up to this we simply print the data. After that this 0 0 0 we have to provide that output data of BCDX. So this will be like 6 9 11 12. Up to 12 the data will be same. So it should be less than or equal to 12. Then data will print that store of data j. Simply print this. When it reaches that else if of when it reaches j equals 13, then now we have to assign that store value with that BCD x of 11 down to 4, sorry 11 down to 9, not 9, 8, that is 4 bit of MSB. We just copy that else part and again paste it. Okay, so we have it for j equal to 13, 14, 15, I think we check that one, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So we have up to 13 actually. So we have up to 13 here. 13, then we have a 14, 15, 16. 16. We have that BCDX of here 7 down to 4. Similarly here 3 down to 0. Next condition would be again that else if we check from that j is greater than or equal to 17 and j less than or equal to that condition, we have to identify that from 17, this is 17, then we have something like 20, 23, 26, 29, 30, 31, up to 31, 32, right? Up to 32 we have that characters we have to print. After that again BCDY we have to print. So up to 32 we have that logic. J less than or equal to 32, then we have to again print that store value of data of j, right? Then once it reaches that value, then again we have to repeat these parts, right? So here after 32, 33, 34, 34, 35 will be there. So okay, next we have to rename it the BCDX to BCDY. Yes. After doing this, the next will be again the same logic applies. I just copy that all four else part. Okay, here that J reaches that 36. So this will be 36. After that again 36, 40, here 45, 50, then 53. Up to 53 we have that logic. So up to 53. From 54 onwards, that product output 54, 55 and 56. Alright. So it should be, Y should be of P, that BCD of P, the product output we are passing. Okay, then it reaches that else part of that else if J equals 57, that is the last one, then we can simply pass that store of data J. Right. So there is only one change here. Here, yeah, actually here we have to add another data, that is X double quotes 0D. It is carriage return. So after printing the data, instead of going for a new line, it repeats in the same line. So we have this 0D. So with this 0D only it is 57. So this is the 57th data. So yeah, we have that 57th data, and we can end this statement, end if. So that's it. That this will accept that BCD data and print that multiplier, multiplicand and product output like this. So we have modified that UARTX. Now we create a top module of that multiplier UART code. Create multiplier underscore UART. Okay, finish. So this code consists of clock as an input, X will be a 4 bit, so 3 down to 0, Y also 4 bits, 3 down to 0. Then we have that TX transmitter of UART as an output. Finish. So we have the code, where is it? This one. So we have that entity created. Let's copy all the codes entity as a component. First multiplier. Then we have that binary to BCD converter. Then finally we have that UARTX. Okay, so copy its entity name should be renamed to component. Okay, then we have some signals that are that BCDX comma BCD y comma BCD P. These are all the intermediate signals that converts that binary to B, that is the output of binary to BCD code that will be given to that UARTX as an input. So for that we have that signal assignment vector of, this is again that 11 down to 0. Then we have that multiplier output product terms, so that also assigned as a signal because it is not available either in the input or output, it simply display it over UART. So this will be of standard logic vector of 7 down to 0. So this is an output of multiplier which is going to an input of binary to BCD converter. So we have assigned that module. Then we can straight away port map all those things like multiplier. I just name it as multiplier 1 with that component name multiplier 4x4. Port map. Multiplier consists of that X input assigned to X. Similarly, that Y will be assigned to Y. The P will be product output will be assigned to that signal product. That's it. The same way we can assign that binary to BCD. Binary to BCD. BCD1, the first, this is for BCDX we are doing. So just copy that component name, port map. Then we have that clock input assigned with the clock. Then we have that binary in. So for X we will be having a 4 inputs that is coming from that slide switch. So here the binary input is of 8 bits. So what we can do is we can assign that binary of 7 down to 4 with zeros. 7 down to 4 with 4 zeros, then remaining binary of 3 down to 0 is assigned to that X. X will be provided as an input to this binary. Then we have that BCD. So BCD 0 will be assigned with that BCD underscore X of 3 down to 0. So that binary to BCD output is passed to the signal. After that it will be passed to that UART as an input. So here 3 down to 0. Next just copy this and paste it, and BCD1 and BCD2. it will be of 7 down to 4. Similarly 11 down to 8. Right, terminating by closing. Okay, fine. So we have that binary to BCD for X. Similarly, we have it for Y and P also. We have to convert. So BCD1, then BCD2 and BCD3. So for BCD2, we have that Y as an input of 4 bits. Then instead of X, we are getting the output as BCDY. Then we have for P, we have 8 bits of output. So I just remove this part and simply keep that binary and keep it as it will be assigned with that product. So product term will be coming as an input to this binary, and output will be of BCD of P. Fine. So we have all the ports added. Next port will be that UART. I just name it as UART1 with the port name that UARTX entity name. Yeah, UARTX with clock as an input assigned to, okay, port map was not given, port map. So clock will be assigned to clock, then BCD X will be assigned to BCDX, then BCD Y will be assigned with BCDY. Then finally that BCD is P will be assigned to BCDP. So TX transmitter will be assigned with TX will be assigned to TX. Right. So we have that TX output port that will receive that your transmitter TX. So that's it. We have port mapped all that part. Okay. So TX, not TXT. So yeah, save it. Okay, now we create a constraint for this. Multiplier underscore UART. Finish. Let's copy that XDC file of Edge RTX7 board. For clock, we assign the clock. Then for that four inputs of X and 4 inputs of Y, we are copying that switches. Then we have that output UART TX line. Just copy that UART TX line. Yeah, paste. So it is renamed as TX. Then it will be renamed with X for first 4 digits. Then next 4 with Y. B0, 3. Okay, let's save this thing and generate the bit stream. Let's analyze the RTL schematics created. There seems an error. So there are some errors. We will check what is the error. There is some mismatch in that line number 86. So 11 down to 8. Yeah. So here is something we have missed. That is, we have to this BCD should be converted to ASCII. That is, let's say if it is number 2, then it should be sent as a 32 in ASCII format. For that, we are adding hexadecimal value of 30. Plus that value. It should be done for all that all that values. So this will give us an 8-bit output. So here also we have to add that. For product term as well. Okay, so for this we have to declare that library with unsigned .all. So we are adding those values. So we have to use that unsigned .all. So again, save that and recreate that bit stream. Okay, view that schematics that created. So yeah, we have that multiplier and binary to BCD conversion. Finally, we have that UARTX. Turn on the kit. So we need that serial terminal putty. Just open that putty and select the COM port serial. So we have connected to COM6 at 9600 baud rate. Open. So board is connected to serial terminal. Once the bit stream gets generated, we open the hardware and do program. Auto connect. Program. You can see that multiplier, multiplicand and product output, everything is displaying 0. So if we change that switch state, let's say that multiplier, I'm changing that switch state to 0, 1, 1, 1, 1 like that. So 15 it is displaying. On multiplicand we have all zeros. I just change that switch to 1. So you can see 15 into 1, 15, then 15 into 3, 45. Then we have that 15 into 7, 105, 15 into 15, 225, that is displaying the output. Let's change that to 10. and 10, you can see that 100 is displaying in the multiplier output. Thank you.